You not abide by kingdom principles. And this is why this is happening. We got to stop doing little things and call it the Father.
Come on.
And attach a name to it. And another thing, we got to call sin by its rightful name. We got little petty names that we call them. Now, instead of fornication, we just call it, now we just in love. we just in love, you know. And we want to get these little petty, instead of stealing, we got a excuse for that. Oh, I didn't take that much. I just took a little bit. They won't even notice that. It's still stealing. We got instead of saying we committed adultery, we got a name for, oh, that's just my mistress.
Come on.
that's just a minute. And we come up with all kinds of policy. Call sin by its rightful name. You got to see things the way the Father see it. And only when you see it in the ugliness that it is, that we'll change. But as long as we give it little pet names, we want to keep it. We don't see it as it being ugly the way it is. We don't see it as it's causing a separation between us and the Father. We don't look at it like that because the enemy has deceived us into what the Father said was wrong. Now the world says it's okay.
Yes.
Now the world look at you if you say something about it. Guess what? Back in the Bible time, the Father says, I destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah because of what? What did he destroy Sodom and Gomorrah for? For the homosexuality that went on up in there. They tried to get the angels to sleep with them. This is what went on. He said, and I destroyed it and left it as an example for those who will come down through time to think to live that same way.
Yes.
But what is going on in the church now? Those that are called by his name. Now it's okay. And if you say something about it, you looked at like you got the problem.
Come on. That's right.
See, the Father said you don't start compromising. He said it is an abomination.
Come on.
He didn't even call it sin. He said it is an abomination for a man to lay down with another man the way he do a woman.
That's right.
He said that is unnatural affection.
Yes.
And I did not get it to you. But guess what? We compromise. And we don't say anything. God said that is not the kingdom. Then when they come down with AIDS, they want to say they're being persecuted. They're going through. No, that's a result of your disobedience. The Father told you not to do that. He said when you operate outside of my realm, there is no protection out there. You on your own, just you and the devil. And the devil do whatever you want to. He said, you got to get back into my protection.
Yes.
And we got to start laying down these things and stop calling them little petty names and call them for what he said. It's the kingdom.
Come on.
Principles. He said, I wish to come in and heal you, but you got to first admit you got some problems.
Yes.
Admit. He said, don't keep saying you've been persecuted for righteousness' sake. Look at what you're doing. And if it ain't got nothing to do with the kingdom while you're suffering, then we need to make some decisions.
Yes.
Some hard decisions. It may entail you having to cut loose some people. You may have to cut loose some things. You may have to make some hard decisions. Do what you got to do. But restore the relationship with the Father that has been broken. He said, I'll bless you.
Yes, come on.
I'll bless you coming in. I'll bless you going out. He said, try me and see if I'm not faithful.
Yes.
But we scared to try. We think if we give up something, Father's not going to give us nothing back. He said, I'm a good Father.
Come on.
I already know what to give you. If you just trust me and hand that over to you, I'll bless you so much you won't even have room enough to receive it. But you got to trust that he can make it better. Listen, he said, something for righteousness' sake. Righteousness means acting in accord with divine or moral law.
Yes.
It means that you are free from guilt or sin. Mean you are doing that which is genuine and that which is good. So weigh up what you're doing. Can it be put in the category of good when you compare it to God's law? Not man's law. God's laws is what you're doing, acting in accord with his divine law. See, this is righteousness' sake. Or what is what you're doing have to go over here where this is what the world accepts. See, the world will accept everything. But when you come into the church, the body of Christ, it's supposed to be different. Not saying, he said, I'll come into you, come as you are. However you are, whatever you going through, whatever you messed up in, he said, you come just like that.
Yes, come on.
Don't try to wait and say, I'm waiting until I get my life together before I come to church. Because you can't get your life together on your own. You'll still be saying that thing years down the road. I'm waiting till I get myself together. I'm waiting till you can't get yourself together by yourself. Only God can heal you. Only he said, you got to come to him. This is why he said, come as you are. Just come as you are. And I will begin to remove that which needs to be removed from your life. But you got to come as you are. He said, but be suffering for righteousness' sake if you're going to suffer. Weigh it up.
Yes.
Is it good? Is it genuine? Is it in accord with my divine law? If not, reconsider what you're doing.
Yes. Come on.
Think about what you're doing. Weigh it up. He said, weigh up the cost. If I do this, what is it going to cost me over here?
Come on.
If I say this over here, what is it going to cost me? What are we trading out for something? I say, yeah, you might have this over here, but what are you losing to get it? What are you giving in exchange for your soul? See, we're not talking about we're talking about where your soul going to spend eternity. What are you willing to exchange for your soul right now? What is becoming more important in your soul's salvation that you just can't seem to let this right here go when you know it's creating havoc in your life? When you know it's destroying stuff. When you know it's causing you to suffer. But you will not let it go. A good example is a bear. If you ever know about a bear, how they trap a bear is they put honey in the inside of a tree. They cut out a hole and put some honey in it. And that bear would go up to that tree and put his hand in there to get the honey. But it traps him as he do that because he so want that honey that he won't let it go out of his hand to free himself. He will stand there and hold on to the honey. And he can't get out. And this is how they trap him. This is how they get him. They put the honey in a tree. And this is how some of us look to the Father. We're standing there with our hand in the tree. And we got a hold of something that we should not have. That's good, that we love and we think is supplying us. And the Father says, you can be free from that if you just let go of your hand and pull, I can free you. But we won't. We stand there for years with that one thing in our hand, locked in bondage to a sin. And Satan is just destroying our life. Why? Because we will not open the hand. We will not. This is how we look. And the Father says, you have entrapped your own self because you won't let go of the one thing that I'm telling you is causing you problems. That's keeping you separated from me. I can come in and do a work in you if you just let me. You got to be suffering for righteousness' sake. Then he says, he that do the will of the Father shall enter in. It's not about what you say. Are you doing the will of the Father? He said, the one that's doing the will, he shall enter. In Matthew 7:21 it says, not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. He said, but he that doeth the will of my Father which art in heaven.
Yes.
See, now this brings you past the point of what you just say. See, in the scripture, he just told you, it doesn't matter if you say to me, Lord, Lord. That is not going to determine whether you enter into the kingdom. And see, Lord, Lord means even if you acknowledge him as King of Kings and Lord of Lords, he said it has to go beyond what you say. He's looking for your actions. He's looking to see what you do.
Come on.
He says until what you believe or say begins to affect what you do, then you just saying something. Your worship, he said, you just worshiping me with your lips. You, just about everybody in here, I can ask, how many of us cry to the Lord? How many of us believe that he is Lord of Lords and King? All of us will probably say, I believe.
Yes.
I believe. I doubt that there is an atheist in the room that don't believe. He said, but what's going to separate, what's going to determine if you're in the kingdom? He said, are you willing to do the will? Do you go past just saying something?
Yes.
Are you doing something? It has to, you got to move to the realm of doing. It's just like, do you know what really hear means? Hear this don't mean I hear you talking to me. Hear is an action verb. It means it's some action that comes along with it. It got to be something going along with it. You can say I hear. All you want to is like you tell a child, go pick up them toys out of the floor. The child hears you, but if he never go pick them up, in your mind, what do you say?
Are you listening to? Come on.
Because listening means if you really listen, it's followed by an action.
Yes.
It's an action verb. It means you going to get up and go do something. And a parent, if you don't go get up what I told you to get up, I'm going to come get you. Because to me, you didn't